Hello class, today's lesson is about the U.S. states and regions. It's brought to you by Ms. Catherine Garza and Mrs. Stephanie Quiros. Here we have a list of the 50 states, and as we learned earlier before that there are capitals to each state. The capitals are not listed here, but let's go over them. So Alabama, the capital of Alabama is Montgomery. We have Juneau, Alaska, Phoenix, Arizona, Little Rock, Arkansas, Sacramento, California, Denver, Colorado, Hartford, Connecticut, Dover, Delaware, Tallahassee, Florida, Atlanta, Georgia, Honolulu, Hawaii, Boise, Idaho, Springfield, Illinois, Indianapolis, Indiana, Des Moines, Iowa, Topeka, Kansas, Frankfort, Kentucky, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Augusta, Maine, Annapolis, Maryland, Boston, Massachusetts, Lansing, Michigan, St. Paul, Minnesota, Jackson, Mississippi, Jefferson City, Missouri, Helena, Montana, Lincoln, Nebraska, Carson City, Nevada, Concord, New Hampshire, Trenton, New Jersey, Santa Fe, New Mexico, Albany, New York, Raleigh, North Carolina, Bismarck, North Dakota, Columbus, Ohio, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Salem, Oregon, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Providence, Rhode Island, Columbia, South Carolina, Pierre, South Dakota, Nashville, Tennessee, Austin, Texas, Salt Lake City, Utah, Montpelier, Vermont, Richmond, Virginia, Olympia, Washington, Charleston, West Virginia, Madison, Wisconsin, and Cheyenne, Wyoming. Yes, that's a lot. But I will give you a list of everything later in the day, so that way you can have it, take home, and study it, because we do need to know both the capital and our states. And here I have them listed in alphabetical order. Now, a good way for you to remember this is to go on to YouTube and Google the 50 Nifty United States. And it's a song, and it's a good way to learn it alphabetically. And who knows, there may be a quiz over this. Next, we have the 5 regions of the U.S. So we have West, Midwest, Northeast, Southeast, and Southwest. To the west, we have Alaska and Hawaii. We also have California, Washington, Montana. Midwest, we have Michigan, Wisconsin, and Iowa, and so on. Northeast, we have Maine, we have New York, New Jersey. Southeast, we have Florida, Louisiana, Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina. And in Southwest, we have good old Texas, as we know. So we do live in the Southwest region. Some geographical features. Close to home, we have the Gulf of Mexico. We know that the Gulf of Mexico, like we talked before, that it has warm water, and this is known as Hurricane Alley. We do get a lot of hurricanes here, and tropical storms, and when it rains cats and dogs, like what we talked about. And that's a geographical feature that we have here in South Texas. Another geographical feature is the Mississippi River. This is located in Mississippi, and this is a beautiful river, beautiful river. And as you'll learn later on, that there's a lot of history tied into Mississippi and the Mississippi River, and it's not all that good, but you will learn about it later on. We also have the Rocky Mountains. So as we'll learn later, that mountains are created by convergent tectonic plates, where these tectonic plates that are underground, they collide together and they bunch up and they make these beautiful mountains. And we also learned that tectonic plates cause earthquakes. And here you can see these beautiful Rocky Mountains and the beautiful water and the trees and the greenery of the forest. Next, we're going to talk about landmarks. And who knows what this is? It's a big part of history. This is the Statue of Liberty. She was given to us by the French as a gift, and she is in the New York Harbor. Well, not in, she's on, and it's a beautiful sight to see. Next, we have the Grand Canyon. This was created a U.S. landmark by a president. Does anybody know who it is? Any guesses? It's Roosevelt. Yes, he established this as a U.S. landmark because he loved the outdoors. He loved to go hiking and seeing nature and seeing all these beautiful mountains and canyons. So the Grand Canyon is a U.S. landmark. Next, we have Disneyland, Florida. I was very surprised to find this out as a U.S. landmark because this is an attraction. This is to have fun. But then again, this is a U.S. landmark. Like, this is one of the first foundings, like, in the U.S. So this was established as that. And this, you can see Mr. Walt Disney himself with Mickey Mouse. Next, we have a map of landmarks. So just broadly in California, which is in the west, we see that the Golden State Bridge. Here at home, we see the Alamo. That's when Santa Anna fought against the Texans for the land here. In Michigan, we see the Great Lakes, and then in Florida, we see Disneyland again. So we're gonna learn more about the landmarks and about the significance of each state and the things that represent that state. So thank you guys for watching and have a good day.